What is the Home Ready program? What's its purpose? And how do we talk about these 5 options that people might have?
Well, the Home Ready program is a relatively new program from Fannie Mae that is really designed to low to moderate income borrowers, or maybe people looking for a home that might be located in a census tract, a blighted community, they would say, or even in a federally declared disaster area.
Okay.
And so they've reduced the requirements that would normally be there when it comes to certain segments of the loan: credit score, income, down payment, that type of thing.
So let's list them off. So there's 5 options that are expanding the market of buyers, right? I'm going to list them, then we'll come back because we always run out of time. So we'll come back and kind of discuss them one-on-one. So the first one is unlimited gift contributions, how that plays into the ability to have a down payment and where the money comes from.
Right.
Number 2 is the lower interest rates for lower credit scores. So there's a way under
they've reduced the adjustments for your lower credit scores, how it would impact your interest rate
to make it easier lower
and more affordable. Correct.
Exactly. Number 3, self-employed income documentation. So they're going to maybe make that easier. We'll come back to that. Number 4, when we're talking about lending options that expand the marketability for mortgages, number 4 is the high balance requirements, loan-to-value ratios. They've got some special stuff in there for those. And number 5, last but not least, is non-occupant borrowers. And we'll talk about that, just the ability to have, if you –
so let's start there.
Not a that's fine. Let's do that.
Let's start there.
Okay, what do you have to say about it?
So Fannie Mae previously did not allow somebody who wasn't going to actually live in the home to use their income to be able to qualify in a debt-to-income ratio.
They might have guaranteed the loan or something like that, but they couldn't actually be on the mortgage now unless they were an owner-occupant of the home.
Right. So Fannie Mae wouldn't allow for that, but with the new Home Ready program, this other individual can not live in the home and still guarantee the note.
And why do we care? I mean, what's the circumstance where somebody might need that to happen?
Well, see, that's a component of an FHA loan that's been around for a long time. So Fannie Mae would have just deemed it as more risky and didn't want to do it. But now with the Home Ready program, they're allowing it.
So they're allowing it. Makes it more able for somebody who is struggling on their own to have a relative of. Is there any regulation or limitation?
Generally, it's a family member, but there might be some exceptions with this that I haven't seen all the detail on.
And, okay, so since you started talking about number 5, we're going to work backwards. Okay, so number 4 was high balance requirements, loan to value. How does that differ in this program?
Well, this program only requires a 3% down payment.
Kind of like an FHA.
Yeah, it's actually a little lower. FHA is 3.5%, so this is 3%.
Right. So, and it's pretty hard. I mean, the only really zero down is VA loan.
But remember, the other component is that money doesn't have to be the borrower's.
Okay.
That 3% can be from maybe cash on hand, which is a little unusual. It can be from a gift. It can be from a grant, a not-for-profit entity. It can come from multiple different sources.
Right. And then another one of these factors we're talking about is the self-employed income documentation. So we're not talking about no-doc loans, are we?
No, I have not seen anything that would indicate that they would not require any documentation.
But just a lesser restriction.
Right.
Or
maybe not as picky with some of it,
A little better understanding of a personal issue.
Correct.
That might affect maybe, new job or commission job, something like that. So just less stringent on the documentation.
When I get some more details, we can talk about it on another show, that specifically.
The program allows for lower interest rates with a lower credit score, which is good.
Yep,
right?
That's very good.
And then the first one is just unlimited gift contributions. So if you got somebody that's willing to put up the money,
that's right,
for your down payment, your closing costs, and those types of things. In the old days, you had to kind of like season that money for 90 days, and now it's just a little easier.
That's right.
The whole idea is that the Fannie Mae Home Ready program is designed to expand the market and encourage home ownership, which has actually dropped pretty significantly over the last few years.